Alright, what's up? Welcome to Lego Stormtrooper Carter. We are now going to go over the fundamentals of working on and doing anything with a cart to keep it really in good condition and ready to race. So, number one. The number one thing you want to do is lube your chain. If you do not lube your chain will lock up. Quick science lesson. If the chain is not lubed, it doesn't move. And if the chain doesn't move, the cart doesn't move. Quick science lesson. Usually, most of the time. But, right now, I'm going to show you how to. So, you're going to get this right here. And I'm going to set this right here so you guys can watch. And you just do a few rotations and spray it on. Then there you go. You're done. Now, how to check if your chain is lubed. It's not the best thing, but if you spin it, and there, you see, it spins. It's pretty easy. But now we are going to go on to overall, if you have weights, if you have nuts and bolts in it. This is what you're going to do. You are going to have to tighten those. It may seem like a basic, but it happens a lot where things fly off, hits people, hurts them, yada, yada, yada. I personally use Craftsman wrenches. They're really good because they come in like all different sizes. But I use a 15 millimeter for my wing nuts. As you can see, this is a wing nut. You tighten it. To get it the tightest you can, you want to use a wrench. Now, mine is already very tight, so there's not much I can do to tighten it. There we go, it's fully tight. Then, we're going to move on to our next one. Now, I want to turn it right and tighten it. Until you can't push it anymore, even with all your body weight on it. See? That's it. And do that step by step. I have 7 weights on here, so I do that 7 times. I do it almost every day. I don't even care if we go to the track at all. I just do it every day. You don't have to. I'd do it after every session if I were you. But, yeah. Secondly, now I don't have this right now. If you're gonna store it for about a week, it doesn't really matter, but you can take the tires off. That's really what you do. That's what really you need to do. What else? Oh, make sure just all your stickers aren't falling off. Just make sure, because I know I do not have a 1. You will get disqualified in nationals. In most local races, you are fine. Just check with your local race person, whatever. And then, lastly, make sure your engine does not leave this up. That warms the engine. The engine is going to be warming. You're going to also want to tie this off. Every time you want to start it though, you want to do this. You want to let it open, you want airflow, but since it's sitting in your garage, you don't want the fumes from the fuel filling up your garage. Okay? You also want to make sure there's still liquid flowing through every single one of these. That's the number one reason why I see people's engines don't start, is it's just, there's no fluid in here. But, also, do not, when you're starting it, tip, do not flood the engine. Pop it up once. And if it stays up, just put it down after a few seconds. So what I would do is I would pop it up once, try and start it. If it didn't start, pop it up twice. Never pop it up more than 3 times usually. That will flood it, still making it even harder to start. Also, beginner tip, if you are just starting and you don't know how to turn off the engine, it's this red button right by your right hand. The driver usually does it. Okay? there is also one last thing that most people miss. You sometimes want to drain this line. You drain this line by unscrewing right here. And you kind of want to also drain this. It doesn't really matter. It's just like your leftover water reserve, because any water that gets in the air filter comes through here and it sometimes puts it in here. But you want to drain that. You want to drain that almost after every practice. Now, that was Lego Stormtrooper Carter out.